Okay, so it's Liam here, and great news for you because you've now been reading and listening to this blog, which is really a live case study on our land development deal in Colchester, where we're building 7 flats and 2 houses, and we've been talking you through the property freedom formula step by step, and how following this simple system you can achieve life-changing results and make big pots of cash through land development and commercial conversions. Now, it's not very often that Jay and myself are together, and we're actually out for some late lunch, early dinner now, and I just thought, you know what, this is a great time for us to actually speak to the numbers guy and actually speak to the guy that goes, finds the deals and deals with the main contractors and all of the techie stuff that you know by now I'm not very good at and I simply don't enjoy. So we're going to be talking now for a few minutes around step 6, which is the construction phase of the property freedom formula. Okay, so great to have you here, Jay.
Very much.
Always good to hang out with
Absolutely.
you, pal. So in relation to Priory Street,
Yeah.
can you just explain to everyone what was the process in order to find our main contractor?
Okay, so basically for Priory Street, we had a list of contractors that we got from a QS. We went to the QS, local QS, that's the best thing to do. Gave us a list of 5 contractors that could do the job. And then what we did, we decided to do was to go and see them all. So we went to see, make face-to-face with the managing directors of the companies, and we just basically found out information about the previous projects, what sort of level they were at, what sort of turnover they have, any of the challenges that they face, current challenges, and that was kind of the initial process. Then what we decided to do for this particular project was work on a win-win basis, and we decided to go with one contractor that we liked, and we said, look, we haven't got construction drawings as yet, right? But what we would like to do is work with you right from the beginning when we don't have all that information, because ideally what you want to have is all the construction drawings so you can get a price back.
So it's like a 2-step process.
Absolutely, yeah.
So initially he gave us a rough idea of what the construction cost was going to be, and then of course then we got the construction drawings from the architect.
Yeah.
Then we gave the construction drawings to the main
Correct.
contractor, and then the main contractor obviously gave us our price.
Our price. But then, just to break it, so when we decided to go with him, our strategy was to say, look, because we know, so I had several years experience as a main contractor myself, working in big schemes. I know that you're only as good as your subcontractors, right? So what we decided to do was, look, to say to the main contractor, look, we're only going ahead with this if we are able to bring up subcontractors.
Okay.
So that was one of the outside the box sort of strategies that we came up with. I mean, you proved to be really good.
So what type of agreement is that called? Is that an open book?
Open book agreement.
Okay, so that's so what are the different types of agreements you can have with your main contractor?
Yeah.
So you've got, what have you got?
Well, you obviously got a standard lump sum.
Okay, so standard lump sum.
Yeah.
So just so the audience, because bearing in mind our audience might not know what that means.
Fair enough.
What is a standard lump sum?
Standard lump sum is, you give him the construction drawings, and he finds all the trades, all the subcontractors, adds all the prelims and profit to the job, and basically delivers the job for a lump sum. Okay. And you kind of don't have a say on what subcontractors you appoint. But for this one, it was a little bit different. It was that plus that we, as a client, could bring any subcontractors to the table to price for them to quote, and so that was part of the agreement.
So again, that's really good because we knew that this scheme was going to be tight on numbers, like it was really tight, and with Jay's experience, that gave us the flexibility that if any of the packages, because with any construction you have different packages, and with the bigger packages then it meant that we could go out to our own subcontractors and try and get a better price. And we've done that for a number of the packages, didn't we?
You know, just to give you an idea, right? So when we did all the packages, we obviously wanted to pick the ones that had the highest value, as Liam was mentioning. So we knew for a fact that the groundworks was going to be one of them. So to give you an idea, for the piling package, the contractor brought subcontractors to the table that were over 100 grand. I think the cheapest was 97k, right? My subcontractor that I previously used in my previous projects, one was 18,000 pounds. But unfortunately, we couldn't use the method of that method because site access. So we have to go to the next one up, which was about 27k. But you can see the difference, right?
Wow.
We save about almost 70k only in one package because we choose that procurement strategy.
Okay.
So
Okay, so that's good. So there's some more top tips on making sure on how to find your main contractor, and there is an insight into some of the different packages that you can do with your main contractor depending on what works for you and what works for them. We wanted flexibility on this latest land development deal. It worked for us at the time. As we go into bigger deals, then we might do an all lump sum package or design and build package where we literally just hand everything over to the main contractor and let them get on with it. But in this particular case, we wanted to have some say along the way, and that's really helped us. So make sure you get in bed with the right people, spend time going out to main contractors, don't rush, and then work with your main contractor on a weekly, monthly basis to oversee the project. So we hope you found that useful, and stay tuned for more. Thanks very much.
all the best. Bye for now.